I'm going to be ranking the zodiac signs based on how likely I think they would absolutely demolish a 12-year-old in battle to get an autograph at a One Direction reunion concert. Coming in at the bottom of the list would be Virgo, Aquarius, and Pisces. They either don't care enough or they're too scared to get in a fight with the 12-year-old. Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer come after that. They're just there for a good time and good vibes, and if they did do it, they would probably apologize to the kid, which makes them weak. Taurus and Aries would be the next two on the list. If they want something, they're gonna go full throttle for it. However, they really need to want it. Otherwise, they're just out when they want to. Rounding out the top four would be Libra and Leo. Both of them absolutely want to flex on you and show that they were able to get the autograph and you weren't. They don't care if they have to elbow a kid in the throat for it. Coming in at number 2 is Capricorn. They absolutely do not care if they have to shatter a child's jaw in order to get Harry Styles' autograph. They're gonna make it happen. And coming in number 1 is Scorpio. They will absolutely murder someone if they have to in order to get that autograph. I'm going to be ranking the zodiac signs based on how long I think they would survive on a deserted island. Coming in at the bottom of the pack would be Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces. They would act too impulsively and on their emotions, resulting in their immediate death. Following then would be Libra, Leo, and Taurus. Due to their materialistic nature, they would not be able to handle sleeping on the ground. Rounding out the top 6 would be Cancer and Scorpio. Their emotions would run too high the longer they're on that island, resulting in their inevitable doom. Rounding out the top 4 would be Capricorn and Aquarius. Their ingenuity would allow them to find a way to contact the outside world, meaning they would not need to survive longer than the rest of them. Coming in at number 2 is Gemini, jack of all trades, but still just a little bit irrational enough that they would make it work. And the most likely to survive would be Virgo. Yes, I flame them for being boring, but they are the most intelligent and level-headed. I'm going to be ranking the zodiac signs based on how likely I think they would flirt/hook up with the professor to get an A. No, I do not condone this type of behavior, but if you did, hit the red plus sign and comment below the story. Coming in at the bottom of the pack would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Cancer. They have too high of morals, and also too, they're far too capable to need to sleep with someone to get a good grade. Following up that is Virgo, Aquarius, and Aries, 2 signs that I don't think would need to sleep with someone to get a good grade, and someone that I just didn't know where to put. Rounding out the top 6 would be Scorpio and Pisces. I feel like they would only do it just for the thrill of doing it. Rounding out the top 4 would be Libra and Leo, 2 signs that embody the message, it's a good thing you're pretty. Coming in at number 2 is Gemini. Though they are smart, they're willing to do anything to get a good grade. Anything. And coming in at number 1 is Sagittarius. This is strictly out of necessity. They forgot to do all the assignments for the semester, and it was the only way they would pass. I'm going to be ranking the zodiac signs based on how likely I think they would eat riding a pair of Heelys. Coming in at least likely to eat would be Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. All of the fixed signs. They are very firmly planted on the ground, no crashing for them. Following up that would be Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra, 3 of the cardinal signs who actually have their together. No scrapes and bruises on their end. Rounding out the top 5 would be Virgo and Pisces. Okay, being mutable signs, you just don't have a good center of balance. And third and second place would be Gemini and Sagittarius respectively. Both would do some dumb causing them to crash. And most likely to crash would be Aries. Obviously being the cardinal fire sign, they are a walking cannonball. They would run into everything and then laugh it off and go run into more Ranking the zodiac signs based on the level of Karen they would get to if they received the incorrect meal at a restaurant. Coming in at would not even realize that their order is wrong would be Taurus, Aries, and Sagittarius. Following that would be the level of Karen that just complains to the table but doesn't say anything to their waiter would be Pisces, Libra, and Cancer. In the level of would complain to their waiter and request a new meal would be Gemini and Scorpio. Falling under the Karen level of asking for a new meal and that their meal gets comped would be Aquarius and Leo. The passive-aggressive Karen that asks the waiter if they know how to do their job in addition to asking for a new meal and getting it comped would be Virgo. And finally, full-blown Karen that would ask for a new meal and that the entire tables get their bill comped would be Capricorn. I'm going to be ranking the zodiac signs based on how likely I think they would be able to survive hand-to-hand combat with a polar bear. And for more silly astrology content, hit that red plus sign. Coming in at the bottom of the pack would be Libra, Pisces, and Aquarius. I just don't think they have the gumption, the gall, or the backbone to make it happen. Following up them would be Virgo, Cancer, and Gemini. Yes, I think they are capable, but also too, they're scared little They would not survive against a polar bear. Rounding out the top 6 would be Leo and Sagittarius. They would definitely give that good fiery energy against the cold but at the end of the day, they would still get slashed in the face. Rounding out the top 4 would be Capricorn and Taurus. If they were ever in a fight with a polar bear, they would win. Earth signs are just capable of that. However, they most likely would never be in that situation. And it was a tie for first and second between Scorpio and Aries. They actually started the fight with the polar bear, giving them an edge. Ranking the zodiac signs based on how likely I think they would show up to a party first, but also be the first one to leave. Let's get into it. Coming in, I didn't even think about going to the party in the first place, is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Virgo. This is what you get for throwing shade at me in my last video, so automatically, you're disqualified. Coming in and absolutely refuses to leave a party until they're blackout drunk and the host kicks them out are the iconic fire signs of Aries and Sagittarius. I love them. Coming in and stays longer than they're comfortable because they don't want to make the host feel bad are the lovely Cancer and Taurus. Scorpio, Leo, and Gemini come in the ranking of leaving early to go to a better party because they're shady like that. Coming in second most likely to leave would be Pisces because they dissociated from their body, forgot where they were, and then just went home. And the most likely to leave first after arriving first would be Libra. They literally went there for a picture and then did an Irish goodbye.